And we'll call the December 2nd, 2021 Daviess County Fiscal Court meeting to order. If you would, bow your head. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for all the gifts that we receive from you. We ask that you watch over the men and women who serve in our armed forces as well as all emergency responders. I ask for wisdom and understanding for this court. Grant us humility in our everyday life and give us the courage to make right decisions for our Daviess County community. We ask all these things in your name. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Once again, I'm going to welcome everyone to our December 2nd, 2021 fiscal court meeting. For those who are watching on Zoom, as usual, we try to make accommodations to take any comment that you might have. You can send a comment over the Facebook Live page, or you can call or text 270-929-1010. That's 929-1010 with your comments. If you come in late, we're on a delay, about a 30-second delay. If you get in late with your comments and I'm notified of them, we'll go back and try to get those comments out. During the public comments section, that would be the time that you would talk about anything other than what was on the agenda. Are you ready? Jenny?
Yes, sir. Item 1, consideration for presentation, A, 2021 Daviess County Fiscal Court Audit Report.
Mr. Hendricks?
We received the final audit report. Each of you has seen an electronic version of that. The audit is very clean. It's a good audit. All the cash is accounted for, and all the transactions were properly recorded. So we're always happy to get a clean audit. I thank my staff. Their audits require a tremendous amount of work with the volume of detail that we have here. Mr. Johnson and Katie, and then Art Maglinger at the jail and his staff that have a series of financial statements that they go through, and all of them came out good. The audit's clean, and we're glad that it's that way.
Any questions or comments from the commission?
It's always nice to get a good report card.
Jim, typically we have either the state does the audit or we hire an outside contractor. Was this year for the state or was this year for an outside contractor? State
Did it last year, so they typically do it about every fourth year.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we did it. We hired it out. We have to get the state's approval to do so, and whoever does it then has to submit a series of work papers to the state for their final approval. So.
Okay. Any other question or comment? Well, this is a report, so there's no vote taken. A copy of the audit is on file with the court clerks, or in the court clerk's office, and anyone that would like to see it or get a copy is welcome to stop. I'm sorry?
And it's on the website.
It's on the web or Facebook page, web page as well. Yeah, web page. I keep forgetting about that. We put all kinds of stuff on there. Next item, Jenny.
Item 2, consideration for approval, A, minutes of the November 18th, 2021 Daviess County Fiscal Court meeting.
Move to approve. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Commissioners have all had a copy of the minutes in your possession for some time. Any additions, deletions, or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries.
B, all claims for all departments.
Move to approve. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Again, Commissioners, you've all had a copy of the bills due and payable by Daviess County Fiscal Court in your possession. Any question of the treasurer at this time? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
C, MOA with the RiverPark Center regarding the Moneta Sleet Junior Festival.
Motion approved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Mr. Smith, tell us what we're doing and why we're doing it.
Yes, Judge and Commissioners, as you all are aware, Sarah Hemingway, on behalf of the Young Foundation, has been working with the last class of Leadership Owensboro on a project to honor Moneta Sleet Jr. He was a Pulitzer Prize-winning photographer journalist from Owensboro, and They wrote a letter requesting $50,000 in silo busting funds. This grant will be used to hire a playwright to create a monologue of Mr. Sleet's life that can be performed not only at the inaugural festival, but the Kentucky Humanities Council is going to help with this project and will use it as part of their Chautauqua series. So we will be having something that Mr. Sleet will then go on a circuit and be available for citizens across the state to hear his story. In addition, I think the judge is familiar, the former editor of the Messenger Enquirer, Bob Morris, has before done a photo show, and he wants to do one regarding Mr. Sleet and organize. So he will also be leading to get the rights to and then print up large photo displays that will be a part of this festival. When the festival is over with in February of 2023, those photographic displays will go, panels will go to the Museum of Science and History for part of their local history exhibit.
This, David, this is a cooperative effort between Museum of Science and History, the RiverPark Center, Young Foundation. I think even a photo display is going to be at the Museum of Fine Arts. So that's where the silo busting comes in. As you are aware, for about 10 years, we put $50,000 in the budget every year and ask that groups of folks come forward and do something with that money that benefits the community as a whole. What, 3 out of 10 years, I think? 3 out of 8 or 9 or 10 years we have used it.
I believe we used the fund for the inauguration of Owensboro tickets.
Yes.
And we also bought a cyclorama.
That's correct.
To go on the stage
Yes.
at RiverPark Center because of different users, especially Owensboro Dance Theater.
This will be the 3rd time out of 10 possibilities that it was used. So come on, people out in the community, get your heads together and get to working together and come and ask for some money. Wait a minute, I take that back. Any question or comment? Well, Commissioners, I think several of us were there at the dedication of the portrait was excellent. I saw somebody on Facebook, as they usually do, they get things wrong, and they said, $50,000 for that portrait. I bet we could have got it done for a whole lot less. Well, the portrait, none of the $50,000 was used for or will be used for the portrait. It's for the other things that are going to be used and done in celebrating this favorite son of Daviess County. So, any other question or comment? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And I don't know, David, if I said, but the RiverPark is the lead arts agency in this. Okay. Next item, Jenny.
D, contract with Inspection, Testing, and Maintenance Incorporated for fire hydrant testing.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion second. Commissioners, this is a yearly contract. This year, there is a slight increase of $1 a hydrant. I believe, Jordan, it increases the contract amount by about $1,300. That's pretty close. I talked to Chief Jeremy Smith. He couldn't be here this evening. He has a class, some kind of a class, but it's a pretty standard contract. Any question or comment? And this is something that we do every year to make sure that these fire hydrants flow properly. And we also do it so that folks can get their discounts on their insurance. So remember that, insurance agents. There being no other question or comment, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
E, fire hydrant testing and repair agreement with the city of Whitesville.
Motion approved. Second.
So we have a motion and second. Commissioners, same type of agreement, only this is with the city of Whitesville. Any question or comment? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
F, award and/or renew the following annual bids: 37-2021 Bituminous Hot Mix and Pavement Milling, 38-2021 Engine Oils and Lubricants, 3-2020.2 Mosquito Control Services, 2017.4 elevator maintenance services, 49 2020.1 mowing of county right-of-ways, Section A, 50 2020.1 mowing of county right-of-ways, Section B, 51 2020.1 mowing of county right-of-ways, Section C, 52 2020.1 mowing of county right-of-ways, Section D, 53 2020.1 mowing of county right-of-ways, Section E, 54 2020.1 mowing of county right-of-ways, Section F, 55 2020.1 mowing of county right-of-ways, Section G, 56 2020.1 property maintenance services, 59 2020.1 West Davis County landfill mowing services.
Can I have a motion?
Motion approved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Jordan, you know the drill. If you will, go through each one of these, explain what's going on, and I'll stop.
Can I
Yes.
ask Claude a question
Yes.
first? And-
Yes.
And maybe we want to do these separate, but one of these I need to abstain on. We talked about it earlier today, and so do I just abstain?
I don't think we need to do them separate. We will just, in the vote, we could ask, I will say, and Commissioner Castlin abstains on that.
I don't remember which one it
Yeah.
was.
Which one is it,
It's
Charles?
the next to 55 2020.
55,
-1.
2020,
56,
Is it 56?
property maintenance services.
property maintenance services.
Yes.
Okay.
You're right,
So
56, not.
we will note in the vote that you are abstaining, yeah,
We can just know now that he will
Yeah.
abstain from voting
yes.
on bid number 562021, the property maintenance service
Okay.
contract.
Are you okay with that, Charles?
That's fine, that's fine.
Again, Jordan, go through each one, explain what we're doing, and pause a little bit. I'll ask if there's any question or comment.
Will do. Beginning with 37-2021, this is our annual contract for bituminous hot mix and pavement milling for the calendar year 2022. We recommend award to the only bid received of Yeager Materials for the presented rate schedule. You'll see that all items have a price increase this year. However, it should be noted this is in line with market trends and the rise of the price of oil over the last 12 months. There are no exceptions to our bid specifications, and I would recommend approval.
Any question or comment, Commissioner? Jordan, if you get anything back there, let me know while we're going through them. Next one.
38-2021, this is our annual contract for the provision and delivery of engine oils and lubricants to all county departments for calendar year 2022. We received 3 bids and recommend the lowest and best evaluated bid submitted by Key Oil Company for the presented rate schedule at an estimated annual total cost of $32,598.44. There are no exceptions to our bid specifications. All products meet the industry standards that we require, and I would recommend approval.
Key Oil, a new vendor?
Oh, we get things from them.
I'm sorry?
We've gotten things from them in the past.
Okay, we've used them in the past. Okay. Any questions, Commissioners? Next item.
The following items are annual service contracts that run on the calendar year that have performed to our satisfaction for 2021 and are available for renewal for the contract period extending from January 1, 2022 to December 31, 2022. Beginning with 03-2020.2, this is our service contract for pest control services by a licensed insecticide applier for mosquito treatments at specified locations throughout the county. We are recommending a second renewal with Action Pest Control in the amount of $3,600 for treatment of all specified locations and $75 per additional treatment. We spend on average between $28,000 and $33,000 per year on this contract.
Commissioners, as you are aware, there are areas that are wet, low. They typically have problems with mosquitoes. Our parks and recreation areas, the gun club, places like that, those are those fixed locations that they do on a regular basis. The additional treatments would be if a customer called in and said, we need this done, or a lot of times I think we will go and fog at a picnic if there's a church picnic out in the county or some function like that. So it's, that's not bad to help get rid. I remember what was it, our first year when we got a call from Curtisville, George, and they said that the mosquitoes had been seen carrying away small children. So I think we've done a pretty good job of getting them taken care of. Any other comment? Next item, Jordan.
37, 2017.4, this is our elevator maintenance contract for monthly inspections and maintenance on the elevators located at the Judicial Center, Kirtley Annex, and here in the courthouse. We are recommending a fourth and final renewal with DC Elevator for a total of $272 per month for all three sites.
Jordan, in this contract, will they speed these elevators up, particularly at the Judicial Center in here? Because I watched a young child get on one and got off an old man. No answer to that one. Any question or comment?
You make it difficult when you throw one out like that, Judge.
Next item.
49, 2020.1 through 55, 2020.1 are county right-of-way mowing contracts for sections A through G, which collectively cover approximately 478 miles of mowing in the county. We are recommending the first renewal with BJ Ward for all of these agreements for a total of $39,408 per mowing for all sections. Since we typically conduct 3 mowing cycles per year, this is an estimated annual cost of $118,224.
Jordan, same fellow that did it last time?
Yes.
Did a good job. I think we've received, I don't know about you, but I received very few. The only complaints I would get, commissioners, would be that they left grass on the road, and typically that part of the contract is they go back and blow it off. So, any other question? The next one, 56-2020.1, is the one that Commissioner Caslen will not be.
No, 56, I believe.
56, yes. The next one, 56-2020, is the one you will not be voting on. Correct. Okay. Go ahead, Jordan.
56, 2020.1 is our contract for mowing and cleanup services for properties in violation of Davis County Ordinance KOC 1-2016. We are recommending the first renewal with Caslen Lawn Services in the amount of $29 per hour.
Any questions or comments? Next item.
59, 2020.1 is our contract for mowing services for approximately 6 acres at the West Davis County landfill. We are recommending the first renewal with Green-Eyed Monster Lawn Service in the amount of $252 per mowing. We typically mow 32 weeks of the year, so that's an estimated total annual cost of $8,064.
Questions, comments? Jordan, anything? David, anything? Okay, I'm going to change it just a little bit. I'm going to poll the commissioners. Commissioner Coger, do you vote aye or nay? Aye. Commissioner Wathen? Aye or nay? I vote aye on all. Commissioner Wathen, or Commissioner Caslen?
And I will vote aye on all except the 56-2020.1.
And that's
I
pretty
will
clear, isn't it,
abstain on that.
Claude? Okay. So the ayes.
I'm abstaining on that one.
All of them are 4-0 except 56-2020. They carry 3-0 with 1 abstention. Next item.
G, appoint to the Ambulance Contracting Authority for a 4-year term of January 1, 2022 to January 1, 2026, Jeremy Smith.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion second. Commissioners, as you are aware, when we changed I threw away my agenda. When we changed our ambulance contracting authority membership, we appointed Jeremy Smith to that board, and he's done an excellent job for us, and I'm sure he will continue. Jeremy is the fire chief of the paid fire stations and oversees our volunteers in Davis County. Any question or comment? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries.
H, reappoint to the OMPC Board for a 4-year term of December 31, 2021 to December 31, 2025, Manuel Ball.
Motion approved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Commissioners, I want to compliment Manuel on his performance at Planning and Zoning. OMPC, I think, arguably is one of the most controversial and hardest boards to serve on, and Manuel does it with distinction. So thanks, Manuel, for being willing to serve another term. Any other question or comment? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries.
I reappoint to the Davis County Water District Board for a 4-year term of 12/15/2021 to 12/15/2025 Scott Kegel and Hugh Biddle, for a 3-year term of 12/15/2021 to 12/15/2024 Phil Hare and Stan Kahn, and a 2-year term, 12/15/2021 to 12/15/2023 Christina O'Brien and John Bell.
Motion approved.
Second.
I have a motion second. Commissioners, as you're aware, we reconstituted we combined the West Davis County Water District and the Southeast Davis County Water District into the Davis County Water District, and it required that we reconstitute the board. These are the particular terms that were set out. It was advised that we appoint 2-, 3-, and 4-year terms, and you see the folks that we have appointed. They all serve now, and I want to say thank you to them for all the service that they did in the past, particularly in negotiating a new contract with OMU for water service. Anyone have anything that they want to say? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries.
J, appoint to the Extension District for a 3-year term of 12/31/2021 to 12/31/2024 Dan Slyke and Monica Connelly.
Motion approved.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Commissioners, Dan Slyke replaces Carlos Earhart, and Monica Connelly replaces Lindsay Board. I want to thank Lindsay and Carlos for their service. The Extension District is kind of like the Library District, our Library Board. They will submit, in this case, 6 names to us for selection. I serve on that board. I selected those 2. I know that they'll do an excellent job. Any question or comment? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
3, consideration for discussion, A, other business. 1, consideration for approval of Q&S Enterprises change order number 2 for the vet clinic project.
Move to approve. Second.
I have a motion and second. Commissioners, this is the first time I think we've had any other business in quite some time, but today it was brought to my attention that there was an issue with the sidewalk and the porch overhang. We had to issue a change order. We had to do it rather quickly so that it wouldn't slow them down, wouldn't increase costs in other places. The change order is for a total of $1,286. You'll notice that the original contract was for $579,118. We had change order 1 for $64.19, and change order 2 now is for $1,286, bringing the total cost of the project to $586,823. They are in the process of, I think they have the footer in the ground, and they absolutely had to have knowledge of whether this was going to happen or not. And this is for the surgery center at the animal control. Any question or comment? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
B, public comments.
Do we have any public comment out there? Do not have any. I have one that I took off of our Facebook page, and before I invite our guest up, I had a gentleman that posted on our Facebook page with a question regarding the statue. I think we all know that the United Dollars of the Confederacy sued Davis County Fiscal Court, me and the commissioners individually. Our attorney sits over there, as well as an attorney that represents us from CACO. We have taken the position that we will not comment, cannot comment on that case. I think it would be inappropriate. Claude, what say you? Yes, any other litigation. So what say you? That's it.
That's where we are, Judge. We have, Judge has that, we have some other motions and things to be filed. I would hope that we can complete that soon.
I think we would rather have it come to a solution sooner rather than later. Yes,
Yes.
yes. You raised your finger back there?
He was trying to turn on the microphone.
Ah, okay, okay. So again, for those folks who are listening, we just can't comment on that or any other pending litigation. Would not be proper. Yeah, okay. All right. We have commissioners. I know that we have somebody from the public that wants to comment, although he sits there looking rather sullen. It pleases me to introduce my great nephew, Carter Levi Patton, who's going to come forward. And Carter is going to introduce his guests and then tell us what he's doing here.
I'm with my dad, James, and I'm here to achieve a merit badge so I can get my Eagle Scout and then make a project for the community. And then once I get that project done, I can achieve the rank of Eagle Scout and then invite you guys over to the Court of Honor.
Okay, you invite us, as Commissioner Castle said earlier, we'll show up. It really pleases me and makes me proud to be your uncle, your great uncle. I don't know that the great part is pleasing to me, but who's your mom? You better, if you're here in public and you don't introduce your mom, even though she's not here. So who's your mom?
Mom is April Patton, and she's your niece.
She is my niece. And who's your mom's mother?
Connie Brown,
Yeah.
and she's your sister.
Is my sister, that's right. So it's, what's that, 6 degrees or 5, everybody's within 2? Well, Carter Levi, you be sure to send us the invitation when you have everything completed, and I assure you we'll be there. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, Jenny.
C, comments by Daviess Fiscal Court.
Commissioner Castle.
Pass.
Commissioner Wathen.
I just want to mention, we made some contribution to the flooring in the convention center. And that, the first time that'll be used is December the 18th. There's going to be 30 teams in there with, do you say futsal? Is that the way you say it?
Futsal.
Futsal. They'll be playing that in there. There's 30 teams, so.
Well, tell me what futsal is. It's like football on a.
Indoor soccer.
Oh, indoor soccer.
Indoor soccer.
Okay.
They say it's somehow related to basketball. I'm not sure.
Indoor soccer.
Yeah,
Indoor soccer.
that Commissioner, that was, city put up 150,000, we put up 150, and the hospital put up 300, I think. And, this is a floor, actually a composite floor that can be taken up, put down. And that's pretty cool. That's 30 teams.
Yes.
That will be in our community for an indoor sport in the winter.
And the floor, if you want to go look at, the floor will actually be down on the 16th.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'd
their
like to see
goal,
it.
is to have it in place on the
I'd
16th.
like to see that. Holler at me, we'll go over there. Anything else?
That's it.
Commissioner Coger.
We need to continue going out to the Panther Creek Park to look at our Christmas lights. George, how's that going? Have you gotten any
I've not
results
gotten a
on that?
report, so
I hope it's going well.
Well, it's 1 week
Right.
tonight has been going, because it started the day after Thanksgiving, so probably was a little early. We'll probably have a report at our next meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
What's the name of that eagle that we're looking for? Indy, the eagle. You know, Judy and I, we went out last year and we didn't even realize we were looking for it until Will, who was with us, said, "Look, Dad, there's an eagle up there." So anyway,
That's all I have, Judge.
I'm sorry.
That's all I have.
Okay. Paving season is about to end. We do hope that we're going to be able to get, if we haven't already done it, and Mark Brasher, our county engineer, is not here this evening, but we hope that he will be out on Kelly Cemetery Road paving those patches, and to remind the folks from Kelly Cemetery that we will be looking at repaving that road next year in our budget. I don't have anything else. I hope everyone had a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving. I would just say this, folks, we've had several accidents that were deadly in this community, a couple of them with motorcycle and a bike. Thank you. And be careful, it gets dark early, it's hard to see folks. And I have to chide the pedestrians and the bicyclists. You don't always wear the kind of clothing that you ought to be wearing outside, because I've been driving down some roads before and it scare me when all of a sudden I come up on somebody that has all dark clothing and nothing reflective, so be careful.
Well, Judge, I'm gonna
Yes.
just interject this real quick. On my drive here to the courthouse this evening, I left about dark. I left my house about right as it was getting dark. A guy was coming down on a bicycle coming down, and he had some kind of flashing red lights all
Yeah.
over his body.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Well, on mine, I've got a light on the front, light on the back, but I won't ride after dark. It's too, and you know, those little blinking lights or flashing lights, sometimes people will see those and they get disoriented.
Yes.
And they,
Yes.
so anyway.
Yes.
Jenny,
Yes, sir.
what's the next item? D, employee anniversaries.
Yes, sir.
Stephen Zeffie, Fire Department Lieutenant, 25 years. Carl Wright, Road Supervisor, 25 years. I think Carl's only worked in that position for 2 years, though. The rest of it's in the parks. Robbie Hawker, Landfill Manager, 25 years. Joe Paul Bickett, Facilities Manager, Maintenance Supervisor, 20 years. Jared Mattingly, Solid Waste, 15 years. He's a heavy equipment operator. Nick Wall, Fire Department Engineer, 15 years. Brian Cecil, Fire Department Engineer, 15 years. Katie Jones, Payroll and Benefit Specialist and Mama Extraordinaire for a set of twins, 10 years. Terry Thompson, Accounts Payable Specialist, 10 years, who, by the way, had worked here 6 years before Charlie knew who she was. David Smith, Director of Legislative Services, 10 years. David, congratulations. And lastly, let me just say, Commissioner Caslin, on behalf of Fiscal Court and everybody, we want to welcome your latest grandson into your family. The little tyke was a little bit early, wasn't he? Two pounds, 11 ounces?
Yes,
and
10 weeks early.
10 weeks early, but doing good now.
Doing well right now.
Okay.
Yes.
And with that, if there's no other business to be brought before Daviess County Fiscal Court, without exception, we're adjourned.